Hey guys, in this video we're going to finish off the OOP part of this playlist, alright? But before I get started, please like and comment on the video and please sub to the channel, alright? I greatly appreciate that. Okay, let's get started. So from the last video, right, we explored how OOP worked, right? And the basic idea was that there was a constructor where you can instantiate, right? So this is invoking the constructor, lines 17 and 19, where you can instantiate different objects of the class, right? And basically, each object of the class will have different properties. So, like, the pigeon's family will be different from the blue jay's family. The pigeon's country of origin will be different from the blue jay's country of origin, and like this sort of thing. Now, we can also do the extension with the extends version, which is called inheritance. So inheritance is when another class just extends the functionality of another class. And you can think about it like parent to child relationship, right? So let's say like your dad, right? He owns a house, he owns a car, he owns, a lot of things. So you, the son, actually technically have access to what your dad owns, right? It's just that you are the kid, so you basically have access to what he has, right? And if your dad wants, he could protect some stuff from you, and that's called the abstraction. He can choose what to make public and what to make private, right? But I hope your dad doesn't keep his home and car from you. So that would be bad. All right. So that's that. Okay. And that's the whole idea, is that as a kid, you have access to everything that your parent has. The same thing with inheritance is that when we have a class bird, that's like the parent. So if I make a class pigeon that extends bird, pigeon already has everything that's in the bird class. So let's actually do that. So to do this, I'll comment this out, comment these lines out. And we'll just say class pigeon extends bird. Okay, so extends means make it a child, right? So class pigeon extends bird. So this should also have a constructor, but there's not going to be any argument because I don't think there needs to be one, right? And we can just say super of this. So okay, actually let's give it the thing. So let's see. Okay, so yeah, I'll do the same thing. So what you can do, so just copy these for now. And what you can do is the super method, method, it's going to invoke the constructor of the parent class, right? So we need this sometimes, right? And it definitely in this case. So we're going to say super of this, right? So super invokes the constructor of the parent class. So super family and country of origin. Okay, so now we have that. And basically, pigeon has access to everything that's in bird. Why? Because we extended it. All right, so let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's do pigeon. Pigeon equals new pigeon. Right? And we can keep these. And then let me just show you by using the chirp method. So let's just say pigeon.chirp. So if you are naive, you would think, oh, well, there's no method chirp in the pigeon class. So it doesn't have access to this, but it does because we extended it. So this should work. Let's run and see. Oops, super keyword is unexpected. Well, I'm extending it, so that should be there. Super keyword. Yeah, a lot of times I do need to go on Stack Overflow or something to see this. But this, oh, I didn't spell it right. Constructor. Okay, there we go. So I did pigeon.chirp, and as you can see, it actually invoked the parent's chirp method, right? So this is basically inheritance, right? So the kid gets access to whatever's in the parent. Okay. Now I'm gonna end it off by talking about the different method definitions. Oh, that's called polymorphism, right? So let's say I had a chirp method here, and I just rename this to peep peep peep. So what's going to happen, right? Because there's two chirp versions. So think to yourself what's going to happen, right? So let's run it. And it actually runs its own version, chirp. So there isn't an error. If you thought there was an error, sorry, you're wrong, right? It's going to invoke its own method. So I basically showed you inheritance and what's it called? Polymorphism, both at once, right? So killing two birds with one stone, right? So basically the chirp method can have different definitions, and the most local one will be the one it uses. Because there's a chirp method in Pigeon, it's going to use this one. All right. So again, I'm going to end it here, and I'm going to have a more detailed object-oriented playlist. So don't worry if you're like still fuzzy on it. As long as you understand that you can have different objects of a class and you can extend it, right? That's all I need to know. Okay. So I have much more videos coming up after this, so I can't wait to see you then. All right, bye.